Hi, I just had such a good conversation with my colleague, and she asked me what's my go-to resource in any change management or project that I work. And it was a really difficult question initially to answer because I had to think across my entire toolkit, which I use a lot because I like to really interact and be a little bit unique in like how I engage my stakeholders. But I think the go-to resource that I use across all of my projects is probably the Factsheet template, because it allows me to hit so many birds with one stone. First of all, when I want to create my fact sheet, it means that I have a lot of conversations with stakeholders early on to gather the information to make it most complete and most relevant as well. It also clarifies the message and helps decision making. So it means that when I have those conversations, when I kind of talk to the sponsor and the senior management, and as we, version control the fact sheet, we always draw a line in the sand. This is the best information that we have to date on this particular topic at this particular aspect of our change project. So it's a really great conversation starter. It's a great simple document, just 1 to 2 pages per aspect, answering all the questions around like what, why, how, the timeline, the things that the stakeholders need to do as well. And what I like about using fact sheets is if we put them, let's say, on a SharePoint page, or we share them via email, or we have them in a repository, there's an element of engaging stakeholders and encouraging them to self-serve information as well. So it is less about us having to provide an answer and be responsible to, justify the change, and more focus on a stakeholder being empowered to gather the information themselves. There's a single point of truth document with a version control date that can be updated and changed throughout the project as well. The beauty about like the fact sheet template, I find, is that when we move and we gather more information throughout the project, we can then revise it, and so we have that kind of progression as we gain more insights and understanding and close out some of the uncertainty of the project as well. So I do find that fact sheets do speed up some of the decision making, because you get a broader range of stakeholders early on across all of the information of your project as well. So it is the go-to resource that I create, and I also find that this is a very sustainable tool in my toolkit, because once a fact sheet is created, it can become a very helpful resource, not just for the change itself, but also for future onboarding, future training. Usually with change we have a higher level of turnover, so there is going to be that element where some people would have missed certain project communications, and the fact sheets allow the people to get quickly up to speed as well. If you do not have a fact sheet template in your toolkit yet, I'd strongly recommend you to get one. You could head to our website and download our template, or just create something that's reusable for yourself throughout your projects, because I can assure you that as a change manager or project manager, a fact sheet template is going to save you a lot of time and hassle moving forward as you work through your project. I hope you enjoyed this tip. Thanks to my friend for asking me this question and making me reflect a little bit. If you have any questions that you would like me to cover in future videos, please reach out. I'd love to hear from you. Like and subscribe as usual, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.